Velez-Mitchell here for The Fix, and here's a question. There's a lot of scary stuff in the news lately surrounding ADHD medications. Should I consider taking my kid off meds even though his schoolwork might suffer? Oh my gosh, there has been a lot of new information coming in about the misuse and abuse of drugs by patients and doctors when it comes to medications that treat ADHD. We've heard stories and seen news reports of kids abusing these medications so that they have more concentration on exams, and suddenly they get hooked, and it often has or sometimes can have very tragic consequences. We are an addict nation. I wrote a book called Addict Nation. Now more people are ODing from legal prescription drugs than they are from illegal drugs. I'm not saying there's never a case where somebody might need ADHD medication. I'm saying that it's being overprescribed and it's being abused, and young people know how to work the system to get something that they've become addicted to. I know when I was a kid, I was always jumping off something and hanging upside down from somewhere, and I probably would have been diagnosed with ADHD. We have to learn to sit through the feelings as a culture. We have to learn to find out what's under the agitation, the anxiety, and the depression. We have to find out what's really bugging us. That's the solution. As a child, I was probably acting out because maybe my parents were fighting at home. My dad was an alcoholic. Now, if they had just put me on meds, that wouldn't have solved the problem. That would have just turned me into somebody who was pacified and not creating so much problems. So I think that I don't want to throw it out the window. I'm not saying it can never be used or should never be used. There are legitimate reasons for these medications, but they are being distributed much too fast and loose, and we got to stop it because it's a crisis in this country. Velez-Mitchell for The Fix. You can watch me weeknights, 7 p.m. Eastern on HLN. Check it out.